Namaste, my name is Divya Nathani. I'm a yoga teacher and a personal counselor with the Yoga Institute, Mumbai, which is the oldest organized center for learning and practicing yoga. A value assigned to a certain thing or a relationship, how do we actually come to give it a certain value? On what basis? Is it just the price we have exchanged to get a certain thing? In that case, how do you assign a certain value to a relationship? So you will notice that this is not at all objective. It is very subjective. The value of a certain thing or a person or a relationship is going to change from person to person for the same person from time to time. You will notice that before having something, we really value it a lot. It's as though our entire life depends on that particular thing. And we try our best to get it just because we want to have it. Somehow, once we get it, we're not as interested. Then we move on to something else. Then we target trying to achieve something else. This is already with us. Now we want something else. And if at all, for some reason, we lose that thing which we acquired with a lot of effort, then suddenly it becomes important again. You must have seen the graphical depiction of what I'm saying. Value of something before we get it, very high. When we have it, very low. And when we lose it again, very high. Somehow this is how most of us function. This generally will happen when we are trying to compete and compare with others around us. Let me give you a simple example. Suppose you are trying to buy yourself a car. Now, I don't want to get into naming brands, but you want to buy a certain brand, say A, yeah, because it is affordable, because it's not that expensive, but it's going to be your first vehicle after all. So you are trying hard, you save, you put in a lot of effort, you are dreaming about owning this car A, yeah. One fine day you buy it. For a few days, yes, you'll be very happy that you have fulfilled your dream, you put in a lot of effort and you got it. But slowly you will see that when you see others driving other brands which are more expensive, which are more luxury cars, which are given more value in the society, then suddenly the car A does not seem as interesting and we start aspiring to have brand B or C or X, Y, Z, whatever. Whatever our siblings are driving, we want to drive better than them. Whatever our colleagues or our boss is driving, we want to aspire to drive, so on and so forth. We want to drive a car better than our neighbor. So these comparisons, these kind of competitive behavior, this kind of thinking gets into our mind. And then somehow we don't value A at all. Slowly we come to a point where we just don't care whether it's there or not. Now, yoga says that at these times, these are the very times when we need to remind ourselves of the very basic niyama, which is the second step of Ashtanga Yoga, the rules that we follow, the rules that we live by. The second niyam is known as Santosha. Yes, try to achieve more in life. Yes, perfectly fine to have higher ambitions or goals, but not at the cost of cursing what you already have. We should be able to enjoy and appreciate what we already have. Why can't we remind ourselves of the times when we did not even have that first car and we were trying so hard, we were trying to save up, we were dreaming of having this car one day. It's not really the fault of that car, right? Why are we cribbing about owning this? It was your dream after all, right? So yoga says that it's absolutely fine to try and achieve more or higher ambitions, but we must learn to enjoy and appreciate what we already have. When we learn to value what we already have, you will see that the universe will open the gates of abundance for us. Because if we are not happy with what we already have, what gives you the idea that whatever you are trying to achieve next is going to bring you happiness? So this is how the human mind can confuse us. This is how it can mislead us. But yoga says that we need to keep our mind under control. We need to become masters of our minds, and we have to learn to be more positive, to be able to appreciate what we already have, and then we strive for more with a happy, positive state of mind, and this abundance will definitely come to us on its own. So let's learn to value everything that we have, whether it's a person around us, a relationship, or any of our possessions. And then let's see how beautiful our life becomes. Namaste.